Welcome to part one on the Vagabond Falcon build, and this is sort of going to go like a, by sort of I mean totally, going to go like a slideshow, in that what I'm doing here is I'm watching the video and then commenting on it as we go through the build, and what you're going to see is my narration here, and then it will be interspersed with the audio captured within Bruce Hen's garage, where Bruce makes comments and I talk back and forth. So part one is us taking measurements. The car is going to go up on the lift there, and if this were Mighty Car Mods, it'd be going right now, or if it was an American car show on television, it would be going earwhat, 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 earwhat. Or if this was a podcast, it would be going DraftKings, baby. Bruce is looking for rust underneath, and the only rust we found is a small little rust patch under the front driver's footwell. And we also found over the passenger side footwell, there was a rust area, but it was patched. Bruce finds that the joint between the drive shaft and the tiny little rear differential, the stock differential, was loose, and I drove 500 miles on that. What he's now doing is telling me we're going to be measuring the rear end from hub to hub so we can figure out what's going to go in there. Bruce makes a note that every single bushing on the car is worn. All the little rubber bits. And I ask how old do you think they are, and he says, these are probably all the original bushings. They're 55 years old. Some of them there's nothing left, it's just metal on metal. Bruce has a very nice tool here that allows you to pop the moon covers off and not damage the paint there. We're taking the rear wheels off so we can get a true measure of the rear end, hub to hub. That man there in the black with the beard, that's Mr. Hartman. He's a commercial account manager for Advanced Auto Parts. Advanced Auto Parts has worked closely with Bruce Hen and other projects, and they heard of us. So we have another sponsor, at least for parts. Advanced Auto Parts is now on board helping build the Vagabond Falcon. They're going to be supplying all the little nuts and bolts and rebuild kits specifically for our engine, but we'll get to that in part two. So thank you very much to Advanced Auto Parts. Regular car reviews is starting to get known in the commercial world. So from hub to hub, the stock rear end on a 1960 Ford Falcon is 56 inches. Tony found a surprise for us, and here's Bruce wheeling it toward us. That is a complete rear end from a 1995 Ford Mustang GT, an 8.8. Bruce likes the 8.8s because parts are available everywhere, and they're really cheap. This isn't a huge deal right now. In part two, we're going to get more talking about the engine and our needs for the front end. So, and feel free to chime in. Should be my catchphrase. Try to turn that into some kind of dirty joke. Feel free to chime in. Ring a bell. But right now, the rear that's currently on the Falcon is, I don't know what, that's 6 inches or something like that. 56, and then this is a Ford 88 that would make a nice rear, but it's too big, or it's too long. So there's two options as of this point. One, I take that thing out and find a guy to shorten it with new axles and everything, or put the feelers out for a 9-inch, because according to Bruce, there are 9 inches that bolt directly into Falcons. And now that's a question of finding someone who has one that either wants to donate it or find out what that would cost. So that's where we're at now as far as the rear end goes. But it's good to at least have a road map now and be able to see the car from all angles.
Yeah, another thing I noticed about Falcons, it's so nice to have it be able to stand underneath one like this at Bruce, is that the way Ford built this odd unibody is that the frame, now correct me if I'm wrong, Bruce, but the frame ends here. And then it's just body, and then it continues right here. So in the middle of the car, there is no, it's just the body holds itself together.
Yeah. We'll subframe it, handle the power and the torque. It'll be good there.
People may build engines, but then not strengthen from here to here. And then you can twist your whole body and crack stuff. Looks like there might have been a patch here. Oh, that's rubber. Maybe that's a drain hole.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Probably for the back, where your feet come down from the back. That's probably what that's.
Is there one over here? Oh, there's a plug there. Oh,
yeah,
there it is. Maybe someone poked it out and.
Yeah, forgot to put it in.
Oh yeah, that's the carpet.
Yeah.
Why didn't I just stick with motorcycles? Easier. That is nice, though, that they replaced all the lines going there. That's nice of them.
They've changed some of them with that coated for rusting.
Yeah. When you get those kits, all of this goes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And do you have to weld it on, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It welds right, boxes around the whole frame here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's solid across here then, instead of having just this little bar.
Yeah.
That's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Just something real solid.
I'm pretty sure this exhaust was something else, because when you look at how low it hangs down, and I don't know if the original, when I see pictures, it's tucked up more.
How many pieces? 1, 2, 3. There's no way. It should be all nice.
Yeah.
Don't need to be bended.
Yeah, 3-inch. Still 3-inch with a supercharger.
Coming up next on Regular Car Reviews, the Vagabond Falcon build, we talk about the engine and explore our options.